Hello, everyone! Have you ever wondered what the most famous programming projects are that revolutionized the tech world? You know, the projects that really shifted the paradigm, the ones that made us look at what's possible in a whole new way. Well, today I've brought you 5 legendary projects that completely changed programming and technology. These aren't just lines of code, these are game changers, milestones in tech history. Get ready because each project has a story and lots of inspiration behind it. Let's get started. First up, we're kicking things off with one of the most important systems in the world, Linux. I mean, this isn't just some niche software, we're talking about the backbone of countless servers, powering websites, applications, you name it. What's really fascinating about Linux is its origin story. Back in 1991, this all started as a personal project by a Finnish student named Linus Torvalds. Can you imagine? A student in his dorm room comes up with something that would go on to power a huge chunk of the internet. So what makes Linux so special? Well, for starters, it's open source. That means the source code is freely available for anyone to use, modify, and distribute. This openness fostered a massive global community of developers who constantly contribute to Linux's development, making it incredibly robust and versatile. And that brings us to another key point. It's everywhere. Today, a massive percentage of web servers around the world run on Linux. Think about that for a second. The websites you visit, the apps you use, there's a good chance Linux is working behind the scenes, silently and efficiently keeping things running. But it's not just about servers. Linux has found its way into so many devices, from smartphones and routers to supercomputers and even the Mars rover. Its adaptability and reliability have made it the go-to choice for a wide range of applications. Next, we're diving into the world of version control and collaboration with Git, and where would we be without it? This tool revolutionized how developers work together on projects, and it all started with Linus Torvalds. He saw a need for a better way to manage the Linux kernel's source code, something that could handle contributions from developers all over the world. And thus, Git was born. Git is like a super-powered time machine for your code. It lets you track every change made to a project. You can experiment freely and revert to previous versions, but Git's true power is unleashed with GitHub. Think of GitHub as the social network for code. It's a platform where developers can host their Git repositories and collaborate on a whole new level. GitHub made open-source development explode. Developers from all corners of the globe could contribute to projects. It's like the ultimate brainstorming session for code. And it's not just about open source. Countless companies rely on Git and GitHub for their workflows. It's essential for anyone who writes code, from seasoned professionals to students just starting out. Chapter 3. Python, the Swiss Army knife of programming. Now let's talk about a programming language that's taken the world by storm. Python. Created by Guido van Rossum in 1991, Python is a favorite among beginners and experts. Python's philosophy is all about readability and simplicity. Its syntax is clear, concise, and almost as easy to read as plain English. This makes it incredibly beginner-friendly, but don't let that simplicity fool you. Python is incredibly powerful. It's often called the Swiss Army knife of programming languages. Build websites with Django and Flask. Use it for data science, machine learning, or AI with libraries like NumPy and TensorFlow. Automate tasks, scrape data, or build scripts. Python's versatility is a huge part of its popularity. With a massive community, Python's capabilities are always expanding. Chapter 4. Android powering your pocket. Let's be real, who here hasn't used an Android phone? Seriously, Android has become so ubiquitous that it's easy to forget just how much it's transformed the mobile landscape. What started as a small project back in 2003 quickly gained traction and eventually got acquired by Google in 2005. Little did anyone know it would become the dominant mobile operating system worldwide. And, I mean, look at the numbers. Android powers over 70% of smartphones globally. That's a staggering number of devices, each one a gateway to communication, information, and entertainment. But Android's impact goes beyond just numbers. It's about democratizing access to technology. Android's open-source nature means manufacturers can use it freely, leading to a wide range of affordable devices that have brought smartphones to the masses. And for developers, Android presents a massive opportunity. Using languages like Java and Kotlin, developers can create apps for everything from productivity and social networking to gaming and education. The Google Play Store is a testament to this creativity, with millions of apps catering to every imaginable need. But it's not just about apps. Android powers a whole ecosystem of devices, from smartwatches and tablets to TVs and even cars. As technology continues to evolve, Android is poised to remain at the forefront of innovation, shaping the way we interact with the world around us. Chapter 5. TensorFlow, the AI powerhouse. And finally, we arrive at TensorFlow, the open-source library that's democratized AI and deep learning. Developed by Google's team, TensorFlow has become a cornerstone of countless AI-powered applications, and its impact is only going to grow. Now, I know AI and deep learning might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but trust me, TensorFlow is making them a reality. At its core, TensorFlow allows developers to build and train neural networks, which are essentially complex mathematical models inspired by the human brain. These neural networks can be trained on massive datasets to recognize patterns, make predictions, and perform tasks that were once thought to be the exclusive domain of humans, and TensorFlow provides the tools and infrastructure to make this all possible. Think about things like image recognition, where your phone can instantly identify objects and faces in photos, or automatic translation, where you can seamlessly translate text between languages with incredible accuracy. These are just a few examples of what TensorFlow can do, but it goes even further. TensorFlow is being used in healthcare to diagnose diseases, in finance to detect fraud, and in transportation to power self-driving cars. It's even being used by scientists to analyze data from space and accelerate scientific discovery. And that's today's video about the top 5 programming projects that change the world. These projects are more than just lines of code. They represent incredible leaps in technology and have shaped the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us. Let me know in the comments, which project caught your attention the most? And are there other projects you think deserve to be on this list? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any of my future videos. See you soon.